So, quick work update. So, last week I was told that I am going to be moving to a different store. It's in Somersworth, but just as close to my house. And I won't no longer need to take taxis, saving me anywhere from $60 every week. Like, for instance, this week alone, it was $105. 105. Friday, Saturday, Sunday was 60 alone. And ended up racking up from Monday to Monday being $105. So, I was going to save all that money. That would all been money I could use too, because the Department of Health and Human Services, everybody, they count that as income. I don't get to use it. And if my boss decides to send me someplace else, that number jumps and I get even less money. And once again, the Department of Health and Human Services does not care how much money it takes me to get to work. If it costs me $400 to get to work, and I have to pay that, the Department of Health and Human Services still only gives me a cap of $1,400. So if my rent is $1,000 and my transportation is $400, I am so screwed if I even eat a banana. If I even eat a banana, I'm screwed because I go over my insurance limit. And if I do, I also got my health is taking turns for the worse. So who knows how much this? I mean, and don't forget the pharmaceutical companies, a former nurse, and a lot of doctors took a 5-year-old and 7-year-old and purposely destroyed his body, and then billed an innocent man named Henry, or we'll call him Henry. I shouldn't use that one because it's actually a relative with a name like that, but there's a Spanish guy named Harry who I usually throw in as a name for random people, and that actually had nothing to do with it. But yeah, they used this individual in my book as well, my life story. And when you put all that together, it's terrible. It's just terrible. They've been sucking me dry. They've been sucking my father dry for years. Now I have to die for it. And he learned not to pay them. Great. And now they're still sucking me dry. They still want every last dime I got. And now, if I go over a limit, they take away and they want to charge me double. If I work too much, they want to charge me double for being sick because they made me sick. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've been shaking and having these seizures. That's the only problem that really affected me at work ever. That's the biggest one, is these shakes, seizures, muscle palpitations, lack of speech, getting shut off from my nervous system. 25 years of that is the problem, but I mean, you're going to have other problems come after if you go untreated for something like that. So yeah, I'm dealing with that and I'm trying to work all that out. I'm supposed to have a solution where we cut out the taxi so I get that money back, and that would help so much. I could eat again. But they're about to turn off my insurance anyways, and if I do permanently lose it, then then I'm just screwed. So at this point, I'm already losing it. My boss has already asked me to work more hours over the limit. We lost all our coworkers, so I asking for a raise. My manager is asking just for $14. I think at 14, 15. I still don't know. I mean, that's going to put me off the limit. So that's with paying for insurance. I have to go out and buy my own insurance. And I have to work 40 hours now. And I most likely don't have time to see the doctor. Knowing their schedules, I probably will get cut off from the doctors quite a bit. Because I'm the type of guy where I don't slack my responsibilities. And that's kind of a problem, seeing as I have to clean up somebody else's mess, and I do need money to maintain a place to live. So these all are contradictory. They all interfere with each other. The health issues, not driving, having health issues, Social Security, having been lied to in the past, just all these different things going on. I don't know. The best option was great, but now my coworker quit. If she could have just stayed, I think maybe I could have got in there sooner, and I'm still going there. Tomorrow, I still get to go down there. But it's not like I get to just save that money every week now. I'm still paying above $60, and that I don't get that. That money hurts me. Every single dime that goes into transportation like that means I don't get to eat. I don't get to buy medicine because my rent is the other budget. And I have a limit, $1,400, or they cut out my insurance. And yes, if I had a better paying job, then really this wouldn't be a problem. But most people at my level with no education, we don't get paid enough to pursue health and try to fix a bunch of doctors, nurses screwing with your health for 15 years. That's not exactly a cheap thing to go after.